Alright guys, welcome back to Rob's Arsenal recap, and in this video we're just going to take a look on the formation I believe Arteta will play. I'm going to give my personal formation with the players, and we're going to take a look into what I believe Arteta is going to do as well. So this is just the starting lineup. This is how I would line up the team, right? We would have Nketiah up top, but then Arteta said Gabriel Jesus is back, so personally, Gabriel Jesus is right on the side. I will bring him on about the 60th minute. I will start Nketiah just because I believe that Nketiah is up to speed with the match game and match play. However, I will have Gabriel Jesus there waiting. We start with Martinelli on the left, Saka on the right, Odegaard right in the attacking midfield role, Declan Rice at left centre mid, and Partey at right centre mid. I would have Zinchenko at left back, Gabriel Magalhaes left centre back, and Saliba at right centre back. Ben White at right back, and then Ramsdale in goal. I need to see. The reason why I keep on putting Ramsdale in goal, I need to see Raya. I know if you don't pick him in a match, how is he gonna start? Are you gonna see how he plays with the team? But that's the reason for me always picking Ramsdale, because I want to see how Raya integrates with the team. Perhaps in a cup match, when we have a cup match, we can see how Raya plays in that cup match. Then we can know going forward, is he gonna be in our Premier League team? Is he gonna be in our Champions League team? But yeah, I would have Ramsdale in goal for now. Yeah, so based off how Arteta plays, I see we could have this formation, and then this is how it's gonna change up. Personally, I would change it up as the match progress. You can see Declan Rice go further forward, playing that Xhaka role that Xhaka played last season, attacking down the line, as well as going inside the box, arriving late in the box. I would also put Odegaard further right beside Saka. He plays that position anyways, but I would have Partey sitting right before in front Ben White. And when the thing is when they're attacking down the right, Partey could easily slot over there and just block the lanes for whoever was going to play on that wing for Fulham, and vice versa. When they're attacking down the left, this side, Zinchenko could easily cover and then make it like that. But so I wouldn't have Declan Rice sitting with Partey. I would have Declan Rice playing further forward. That's why I would have Declan Rice. And yeah, so that would give the team a better balance going forward. We've got 5 players. It will be 5 players in the attacking half, and also it will be 5 players in the defending half. And Declan Rice will get back as well. Most of the times he will get back, and in the defensive position it will probably be like this, right? So for me, this is a very solid formation, very solid formation in a defensive role. Martin Odegaard will get back covering this position. Declan Rice will get back covering this position. So, and then we know that Gabriel Martinelli, this is a very good setup defensively for me. How I see Arteta setting up is differently, right? This is how I see Arteta setting up. So this is my formation, but this is how I see Arteta setting up. He's gonna do things differently. He's gonna have Zinchenko come out, right? He's gonna have Gabriel Magalhaes come to the left, potentially having William Saliba come in the middle and Ben White coming further over. Then he's gonna invert Partey at right back, and then Declan Rice is gonna sit close to the middle, controlling the midfield. Then we're gonna have Kai Havertz and Odegaard right in the attacking midfield role, controlling the attacking midfield role. And when they play together, it's very good when they play together, because then they're both left-footed. They're both quite technical. Kai Havertz is not as technical as Odegaard, however, he's good enough to play in that attacking midfield role, arriving late in the box. For the last few matches, I've seen Saka trying to get some crosses inside the box, went right on top of Havertz. So I believe that's something they've been working on in training. Whereas Saka go down the byline, if he can't beat the player on the outside, if he can't come in to shoot, he's gonna cut back and cross in, and Havertz is gonna be inside the box. So I've seen him done it about 2 or 3 times. He haven't came off as yet, but I believe it's something they're working on, and eventually it's going to come off. And when it comes off, it's going to be one of that go-to strategy for Bukayo Saka, in case he's been doubling, but people have been doubling up on him, or in case he don't believe that he's got the beating off that left back. Even though I don't believe Saka can have there's anyone that can mark Saka out of the game. But yeah, I believe that's a very good option for us going forward. We haven't got a tall striker, so we have to find another way to compensate, and that's the way I believe Arteta is trying to compensate. Yes, we might get Ivan Toney, but until then, we need a tall player inside the box, or we can switch plays up. And that player is Kai Havertz. So that's why I was very good with the signing of Kai Havertz, because that means Eddie Nketiah will sometimes drift into this position and Kai Havertz can play there, and Eddie can always play there. And with the forward 4 line, Gabriel Martinelli, Nketiah, and Havertz and Saka, they all can rotate, right? Sometimes you see Saka going on the left and Martinelli on the right. Not a lot, but quite. About 2 times in against Crystal Palace, against Nottingham Forest, we see Saka switching on the wing, and so and Nketiah could play as a double as a second striker to Kai Havertz when we're trying to get the ball inside the box. And Nketiah is there for knockdowns and rebounds, and Havertz is there for the header at the back post. That's where we saw Saka, when he get down the byline, he tried to whip the ball in for Kai Havertz. Yeah, so when Saka went down the byline, he tried to whip the ball at the far post for Kai Havertz to head in. And I believe that this is a very good formation. When the ball is on the left-hand side, Martinelli has the ball going down. I've never seen him whipped in the ball before. So what I see, Martinelli would cut in, look for a pass, or look to shoot, right? But Saka has more options. Saka can go down the byline, cross in, cut it back to Nketiah, or cut it back to Odegaard. Odegaard will be here. Cut it back to Nketiah, cut it back to Odegaard, or he can go down there and have it whipped into Havertz at the back post, right? Or cut in and have a shot to the top corner, that just like what we see against Nottingham Forest. So I believe that this formation gives the possibility. Sometimes we're going to see this formation in the build-up, right? Kai Havertz and Eddie Nketiah playing together. It's not going to be on the formation, but the transition is going to be like this sometimes, where Havertz is going to be further forward, because sometimes when last season when Xhaka was here, sometimes that's where the role we see Xhaka in. Sometimes that's the role we see Xhaka in, and Xhaka gets in the ball, gets some tap-ins, or he has some clean shots and goal. And that's another thing with Havertz. I believe Havertz have a very good shot in him, but he just doesn't shoot enough for me. Sometimes in the match against Crystal Palace, I see him right at the edge of the box, looking for a pass, trying to pass. I'm thinking, just have a shot. The same thing with Nottingham Forest game. I see him on the box, looking for a shot, looking for a pass. I'm just saying, just have a shot. You never know. You might go in the top corner, you might get a rebound, and Nketiah might tap it in. And even so, he still have a very good shot. So I don't see why he doesn't take as much shot as someone like Odegaard. It's the same thing we were complaining with Odegaard 2 seasons ago. He doesn't take enough shots, right? And now last season we saw him taking shots outside the box and scoring a few of them. I believe he scored about 4 or 5 shots outside the box, and that's because, or 3 or 4. That's because he's taking shots, he's taking chances, and eventually you're gonna score. More often than not, if you continue to do something, especially in training, you continue to train the same way you intend to play. Eventually, you're gonna get it right in the match time. So that's what I see for Arteta setup against Fulham. So catch you in the next video, guys. Make sure to like, subscribe and share. Leave a comment in the box below. Let me know what your lineup is. Let me know what you see, how we could improve positionally, and what formation we could use to get at Fulham and to have a very good very good scoreline, because that's what I'm predicting. I'm predicting a 4-0 scoreline. If Arteta goes my way, use my formation. If not, perhaps a 2-0, 2-1. If he goes more defensively. So catch you next video, guys. Goodbye.